Hey guys, Coach Travel Tricksters. Hey, just real quick, wanted to show you my setup for my camera that I use up here for my videos, and I use it for my photos that I take with my with the hatchlings for Morph Market. I use it to take videos of puppies. I use it for just about everything that I post here on YouTube. Right now, I am using my my GoPro, so that's why it looks a little different. But this is my setup. It's a Canon M50 Mark II. I'm sure I've showed you guys this before, but the lens I have on here right now is an EFS 18 by 135 millimeter. Great lens. I use it for quite a bit. The kit lens on my camera, it's been damaged. It doesn't work properly. I'm not even sure what's wrong with it. It doesn't focus, and it won't autofocus anymore. So I'm going to have to replace that at some point. But right now I'm using this for most of the videos up here in the room. I also use this lens right here. Let me grab it real quick. I've got a couple up here that I use. I'll show you real fast. And right now, Torby behind me is hunting because there is a rat in her enclosure. So if you see some chaos behind me, that's why. This is a 22 millimeter macro. Really small lens. I use this as well as this one. Just depends on what kind of shot I'm looking for here in the room. And this is a 24 millimeter EFS 24 mil. This is actually a little bit about the same width as the 22. Just depends on how cropped in I want my shots to be. So that's basically my main lenses that I'm using for video. On the rare occasion, I will use a different lens, and that's the one that's here on the table. But I mainly use it for pictures. Pull this off. This does have the Voltrox mount adapter on the bottom. This does not have the booster on it, the image booster, I think that's what it's called. I'm not a camera dude, so camera things are weird to me. Technical terms sometimes. I'm a snake guy, so snake guy, husky guy, all around animal person. But I do know this camera works and I use it quite a bit. So I've got this off. This lens is only not real big. It is heavy though. So there are times that I want something a little lighter, and that's when I use the 22s and the 22 millimeter and 24. But for pictures, I will use this lens right here. This is the 50 millimeter, otherwise known as the Nifty 50. I do have the image boost Voltrox mount on the bottom. What I mean by that is it has an extra lens in here, whereas the other one does not. So this one has an extra lens in it to give the 50 a little bit more oomph. So, okay, she did find the rat. She's been hunting for about 10 minutes now. There we are. So, that's my Nifty 50. And then I will usually use a smaller memory card, which is this one. I usually use a 1 terabyte card in my camera now, since I've run out of memory a few times with the 128s, and I had to replace them real quick with another 128. But now I use a 1 terabyte, and it usually works perfectly. 32 gig high speed. What is this one? Not a high speed one. It works really good in this though. Let me get out of here. This is a 90 megabytes a second. That's as low as I would probably go for this camera, is 90 megabytes a second. Whereas my terabyte is 200 MBs a second, which is crazy. Because my 128s worked well, and I have a 120 and a 190. This is the 190. But this is what I use with my for my photos. I'll also use my my extra flash, and I'll set it up on a. Let me turn that off real quick. Maybe there. Okay, so it has a constant light on. I've been using it for a little bit of extra light here in the room, but I also have it to where I can slave it to my flash here on this camera. See if I can get it to work real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I'm going to flash a picture real quick. We'll shoot a picture of the enclosures right there. Turn this on, lens is good. So we'll see if it actually works. I don't know if I have it set up on the right setting. Let's try that one. Had it set up for video still, that's why I wouldn't flash a picture. So we'll grab this and go ahead. And I don't know if you camera picked it up, but this did flash. Let's set it up here and try it again. See if you guys can see it flash. Take another photo. I don't know if the camera, the frame rate's gonna pick up the flash, but we'll try again. So as you see, the flash does work. Hopefully you saw. The flash does work. I apologize for being a little sweaty up here. It is very humid in here. It's 66%. And it is 79 degrees in the room. It's back up here. So, yeah, then I'll just normally take my cover for the old lens, throw it on there. This one goes into this neoprene little pouch I have. Cinch it back up and I'll set it over on the shelf over there. But yeah, that's mainly my photo setup. I can shoot video with the 50, but it is a 50 millimeter, so it crops it in pretty far, so you don't get a lot of background behind you. You can use it for video, but I mainly just use it for photos. And that's mainly my setup for my pictures that I throw up on Morph Market, or pictures for the puppies and stuff like that. So yeah, camera setup is good, and I actually need to get my photo studio, my little photo box set up, and take some pictures of the hatchlings that didn't sell at the show. And if you weren't at the show, you missed out. It was two fun days, a lot of people. But yeah, I do have to go through tubs, check everybody here in a little bit. But before I run out of time, and yeah. But as always, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell notification, set it to all. If you have any questions on my camera or on my on the snakes or anything to that effect, please let me know. I'll be happy to shoot video for you and answer that question, or message me, and I'll send you a message back, or whatever. But until next time, guys, please stay safe. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this out of my way. I'm gonna run over to Patreon real quick, talk to those guys for a few minutes about excuse me, a couple of things. And yeah, we'll be good to go. And then until next time, stay safe. Bye, guys.